Hi and welcome to the first video of this WordPress tutorial. My name is Pete Moxon and I run a website called nichespin.com where I create web business tutorial projects. This is the start of a brand new project where I show you how to create a WordPress based website from scratch. You don't need any prior knowledge or skills in WordPress, as I will show you everything you need to build a WordPress website yourself. We will start out by learning the very basics so that everyone will be able to follow along with the project step by step and hopefully without any problems at all. So where do we begin? We start out with taking a look at how to install WordPress by using your hosting company's CPanel and Fantastico scripts. And the first thing we need to do before installing WordPress is we should find out whether CPanel is available on our web hosting account by contacting our web hosting company. If CPanel is not available, there's no need to worry because the next video in this tutorial I will take you through step by step how to install WordPress manually. Now if you don't have any web hosting at all, I recommend you go to hostgator.com and sign up for one of their web hosting packages. I use HostGator myself for my websites, and it's great because I never have any issues with them. I mean, it just works straight out of the box. And the great thing is, they have CPanel and Fantastico on all their hosting plans. So once you've got a hosting account, go ahead and bring up the website that gives you your CPanel login screen. Enter your username and password, and click on Login. You'll then be presented with your CPanel screen, and to find the Fantastico scripts we're going to use to install WordPress, you want to scroll nearly all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see a Fantastico icon that's got a nice blue smiley face with Fantastico Deluxe written underneath. Now Fantastico, if you're not aware of what it is a bundle of software put together containing lots of free scripts that we can install and use on our websites completely free of charge. Now, you can see over here on the left we've got WordPress. What you want to do is click on that, then click on the link that says New Installation. The screen will then change to show you the WordPress installation screen, and the first thing you need to do is figure out where in your hosting account you want to install WordPress. If you want to install WordPress on yourdomain.com, then just leave this box blank. But if you want to install WordPress in a subdirectory, this is the box you need to fill in. And for this tutorial, I'm going to install WordPress in a subdirectory on my web hosting server. So I'm going to fill in this box, and I'm going to create a blog on, let's say, t-shirts. So I'm going to key in the word funny tees as my directory. And I'm going to move down and fill in the username and password for the admin access. I'll give myself a nickname just by making one up. And then I'll enter my admin email address. Then I'll enter the site name. And then I'll move down and finish off with the description field. Finish off by clicking on the Install WordPress button. Then you get shown another screen, and all you need to do is click the Finish Installation button. Then we get shown a screen to show us that the installation has been successful, and there's some information on this screen that we need to take note of, and that's our admin username and password. Now if you click the link showing your WordPress installation URL, this will take you to the login screen of your brand new WordPress site. Now just before we log in, let's go back to the previous screen and just make note, if you do want a copy of your username and password, then you can fill an email address in the little input box and then click send email, and that'll send you an email with a record of your username and password just in case you need it later on and you can't remember what you keyed in. So now back to the login screen, key in the username and password and let's log in. And as you can see, we've now logged in to our WordPress backend admin panel on our website. And the last thing we're going to do in this video is just go through the steps required to make sure we're running the latest version of WordPress. Now you might think we've just installed WordPress. Why are we updating it? Well, with CPanel, it comes bundled with a certain version of WordPress in its sort of installation files. And every time there's a new release of WordPress, the people that create the Fantastico scripts on CPanel and so on, they have to get the new version together and include it in the Fantastico script installation files. And if WordPress have only just recently released a brand new version, then we won't have the latest and greatest installed on our website. So at the top of the screen, you'll see that we have the option to actually update to the latest version of WordPress right now. So all we need to do is click on the Please Update Now link, and you'll be shown a screen where we can then click the Update Now button. We then need to enter our host name, which is localhost, and then we need to enter our FTP username and password. Now most of the time, nearly all the time, this is exactly the same as your CPanel username and password. So just go ahead and enter those details. Then click on the Proceed button. And the actual update may take a few minutes because it needs to download the latest version of WordPress, upload it to your web server, and then install the files. Once that's done, then our first steps are complete. You've installed WordPress on your own website. That was easy, wasn't it?